All right. Looking at the 5 minute, let's start with the 15 minute. 15 minute, we can see moved up, has a fairly large upper wick, is basically rejecting. So you always have to look at the size of the wick compared to the size of the body. Size of the wick and size of the body is roughly a 1-to-1 ratio. So even though the candle is bullish, there's not a whole lot of bullish momentum in this candle. So we're going to mark this level here and copy it. We're also going to copy the support level. And now we're going to having a look at the 5 minute. 5 minute, we can see that we're basically above this resistance. So that means in order to continue bullish, we would like to see maybe a little bit of a pullback, and then we can anticipate a bullish move again. Even though this candle does not indicate we can expect a large bullish move, because it's already moved from down here, 30, 35 pips up. And this is a clear rejection candle. So on the 15 minute, we see this candle is rejecting and already moved up 35 pips. So it's more likely that maybe we can wait for a pullback and then take a buy again to go long in the market, or we can look for a scalp and go short. Taking a look on the 1 minute, let's zoom out here a tiny bit. On the 1 minute, we can see we're still above this resistance. We're going to mark this a little bit better. Copy this. So this has been a resistance. This candle has been our signal candle. Let's zoom in here one more time. This large bull candle has been our signal candle, broken closed above the resistance. So this is now confirmed as a support because we're still above. So if we're looking for going short, we need to have a candle closing below the support, which would make it invalid. Welcome everyone. Got to see a few more people here joining. Okay, so in order for us to take a sell, we do need confirmation on the 1 minute, at least on the 1 minute, to have a break and close below the support, which would make this a fake out. If you look on the 5 minute, we see this was a clear rejection candle, very large upper wick and fairly small body. We can't really take a buy at this point because that's not, we don't have confirmation at this point. We're still lacking that confirmation. Let's play market and see what the 1 minute candle is doing. Okay, we're playing this and just watching to see what's happening on the 1 minute time frame. Because we have to wait. Either we need a pullback and then we can potentially go long, or if we are going short, we do need to see the market to break below this the support. Okay, we can speed this up just a bit more. So candle still open. You can see this is roughly a lifetime. Seconds are going by a little bit faster. We're having 8 ticks per second. This candle is breaking this high. Maybe you can fill the range of this wick, but this would be very risky to go long because this was a 5 minute, strong 5 minute rejection candle. Okay, candle closed bearish. If this one's creating an upper wick, breaking the low, should fill the range of this previous bull candle. But we're still not going short because we're waiting for a higher probability. Speed this up just a little bit more here. Okay, you can see, yeah, this would have been a profitable trade if you went short, just where I mentioned before. But we do want to see a break below. Okay, so this candle closed strong bearish right at the support. Next one is opening already breaking the low. Let's look on the 5 minute. 5 minute candle created a upper wick. It's breaking the low of the previous 5 minute candle. Is coming again below this support. This would make it a excellent idea for us to enter the market. We're going based on a percentage. Okay, we'll do 0.5 scalping. We're risking a little bit less. Normally we always do 1%, but on this one we do a little bit less because we're scalping. The market is moving quicker. Okay, so taking a sell here. We're leaving our take profit open. Our stop is going above this candle and we're in the market. So now we're going back to the 1 minute. We'll manage this trade on the 1 minute. If we are moving up again and breaking this resistance, so now this should be a resistance again because we've broken below. If the price is coming back up, we will manage our risk and start getting out, reducing our exposure. So far, we're still below this bear candle, have not broken the high. So this looks good, it still looks bearish. If we're breaking this low, we should be able to continue further down. A little bit of a consolidation, because this is a minor support. I'll just pause this here for a second. You can see in the 1 minute, minor support. Market is consolidating just a little bit, which is a good thing, which can be a good thing because whenever there's consolidation, it's building up momentum. And when the price is breaking out again, there's a higher probability we'll continue to move in that direction. So if you look on the 5 minute candle is still open. So we will wait for this next 5 minute to close. Usually with scalping, we having the trade open for a few seconds to a few minutes. Depending on what it looks like, there's always an opportunity to potentially have the trade open longer, which is sort of what we're doing right now. Because we are in here probably in this trade for maybe 10-15 minutes. But it's all based on the 5 minute, 1 minute, and we had a general idea on the 15 minute as well, what's going on there. So this candle has broken the high of the previous one. We're still below our entry. We are also still below this, what now should be a resistance. We're waiting for this next candle to close. We have about 2 minutes left on this 5 minute candle. Again, if the market is starting to break above our entry level, we have to manage our position. We've got 1 minute left until the 5 minute candle is closing. And here we go, 5 minute candle close. Okay, this looks quite beautiful here. Five-minute candle moved up just about to where our entry was, rejected and closed bearish again. Let's look on the 1 minute. 1 minute moved up, respected the high of this larger bear candle, which is good. This is what we would want to see. 15 minute has closed bearish as well. So if you're breaking the low on the 15 minute, this would be a entry signal on a 15 minute, if we were to look at the 15-30 minute time frame. So maybe we even have a potential here to add to our position. If you're breaking the low on this 5 minute candle, which would be not yet the low on the 15 minute, but based on the 5 minute, if you're breaking this low, this would be a good idea to maybe add. Okay, broken the low. We are going to add to our position. Keep the stop above this high. And we'll move the stop from our first position as well. Okay, trades. Where's our stop on our first position? We bring that stop lower down. Just about here. Now we're slightly, again, we're still maintaining about a 0.5% risk on this trade. If we come back up, we start manage our risk, but this should be a good signal here because this is a very strong rejection candle. Close bearish, we've broken the low. So this candle If it does, we will have to get out. And once we come to this area, to probably the low of this wick, we will close our trade and get out. I don't think there's a lot of momentum that we can continue pushing down, that the bears have so much momentum to break the support here. But as we're getting closer, we'll start closing the other position as well. Let's see if this trade is hitting our take profit or not. Okay, excellent. So one position now was closed. We still have a few minutes open on this 5-minute candle. Let's see what this looks like on the 1 minute. 1 minute closed strong bearish. We can bring this a little bit up. This could be a support here. Yeah, I think we'll close this trade as well. Risked 0.5%, which would be $50. Be a little bit more here. Secure those profits. And now we're flat. Maybe on the 1 minute though, there is some potential to continue lower down and retest the support down here. But we didn't want to give back our unrealized profit, so we'll see what the market does. We'll wait for the next opportunity. You know, this is the same way I'm trading on the live accounts. When you're trading the live markets, you always have to be patient. Wait for your setup. Don't take too many trades, especially not outside of your strategy. This market is beginning of a bit of a consolidation here. The candle closed bullish with a fairly big body. We'll speed up the time. 5 minute is moving. Okay, 5 minute might be rejecting. Moving back up. See, if you didn't have realized those profits, you probably would have to get out at break even again. So that's why it's always a good idea to secure profits while they're unrealized profits, to secure them, and you're avoiding the part that you will get stopped out, or even worse, to let a winning position turn into a loser. Okay, so this is breaking and moving up. So it looks like this is going to be a new range up here. I'm going to adjust those price levels. And this one as well. Delete that one. Okay, this is a new range. Let's measure this range. We're in here looking at about 30 pips. 15-minute strong rejection, so there might be some volume to move up. You know, as we're approaching pre-New York, maybe we can get a break above here and go long, but we'll have to see what happens. Because as of now, we're still in this range. If you're breaking this low, would be a potential to go short again. Let's see, breaking this low. Let's have a look on the 15-minute. Yeah, I don't like this. So the reason why I'm not taking a short position here is because we would have a range, a potential range here to move back down to the support on the 5-minute. However, if we look on the 15-minute, we would be selling into a rejection, and that's pretty risky. Looking on the 1 minute, yeah, on the 1 minute, we're basically creating higher lows. See, let me mark this for you guys. We have a low down here. We created a higher low, and if this analysis is correct, that the market is creating a low, higher low, this would mean that whatever pullback the market is moving bearish, that this would be also creating a higher low. So this low should be above this low. We don't know at which point this higher low is going to be, but with understanding this price action and the market structure here, it would be risky taking a sell here if the market indeed is starting to create higher lows. And taking that into consideration with what we see on the 15-minute, a strong rejection candle, it's not a good idea to, or at least I'm not going to take a sell at this point. We will wait. Maybe if the market does break below and we will be able to create a new range, then we can potentially look for a new trade. But for now, we have to wait. Okay. If we're breaking these highs, we may be able to move up, but we still can't take a buy because we're below a resistance. Let's speed up the time here a bit. This is fun. This is really, if you start analyzing the market like this and you start trading lower time frames, again, there are different ways to scalp, especially once we focus even more on the 1 minute, but this is something a little bit in between because it's more doable for most of you guys. Okay, this candle now closed above. Oh, we might have missed. Let's see what's going on here. So this candle has now on the 5 minute broken and closed above this resistance, which would mean this is a confirmation that the bulls are getting stronger and pushing prices up. However, we also have to look on take a quick look on the 50-minute. Okay, 50-minute closed bullish as well, which is good. There's a bit of a rejection earlier on. We are not too fond about that, but 5-minute, this is a strong signal candle. Let's check the 1 minute. The 1 minute, maybe on the 1 minute we can start looking for yeah, I think this is a good idea on the 1 minute because this is a good confirmation on the 5 minutes. So we could be buying the close in the 5 minute, but since the price already broken the high, moved up and is coming back down, looking on the 1 minute, had a fairly large move up. Let's see how many pips we have. Moved up about 29 pips. If on the 1 minute we can come down and buy the early signs of a support, that would be a good idea to go long. So I think this is what we're going to do. Okay, but if we can, maybe if we start breaking these highs, we can potentially take a long position. Okay, breaking the lows of the previous candles, approaching the support, moving below but has not yet closed. Okay, this candle now has closed below the support. Let's see what the next candle does. If this candle is staying below the support, there's a higher tendency market will continue bearish. If this one is closing back up, then might be able to continue bullish. Okay, this is a strong candle. Let's see if we're breaking these highs. I think it's a good idea for us to go. Yeah, 5 minute candle looks like it's rejecting. If you're breaking the high of this previous candle, or if we're closing bullish, then I think we'll take open a position. About 20 seconds. Okay, breaking the highs. Now take a close look on what we see. So the idea was we missed an earlier entry, anticipated the market to pull back, which it did, and now it looked like this is a retest of the support level. This is a strong bullish candle, or about 16 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. But what we see on the 5 minute, the 5 minute is rejecting, respected the low of the previous one. This was a very strong bullish candle. So I think this is a good idea here to open a position. So we're opening a trade here, move our stop below, take profit somewhere up there. Looking at roughly a 1-to-1 ratio. Let's see how this 1 minute candle is going to close. We do like to see that candle close above the, okay, this is pretty good. Now the next one's breaking the high. I don't think we're going to add to this position. I think we'll just leave it at 8.5% risk. We're coming back down, breaking the low of that candle, or we'll start lowering our exposure. The market should continue bullish. Okay, we do not want to see this candle breaking its own low. Should be respecting this low here. Yeah, if we're coming back, if we're coming in this area here, we'll start closing some of our position. Moving bullish. Few seconds left on this candle to close. Excellent. Now let's have a look here on what we see. This is could be a potential measured move. If we're marking our resistance here, copy this. You know, we had move up, approximately a 50% retracement, moving bullish again. So this could be a measured move potentially. We have about 16 pips. Could be moving about 16 pips. So maybe we can approach 2648.7, something in that area. Let's have a look on the 5 minute. Okay, 5 minute candle. If the 5 minute is breaking these highs, yeah, it looks like this is going to be a support. Should be a support. The price should be respecting the low of this 5 minute candle. We're going to delete this one here. Oh, we wanted to maintain this this price line. Okay. Let's adjust our stop. We're moving our stop a bit higher up. We'll leave that somewhere in this area. And we are also going to move our take profit. Because like I just mentioned before, if this is a measured move from here to here, we had about 16 pips. Should be approaching something in that area. So let's see how that's going to work out. If the price is coming back down, breaking the lows, we will start getting out. Now it all depends how these next few candles are going to close in this area. Something to note is we had a bit of a move already. You know, we moved 17 pips without a pullback. So yeah, this candle is rejecting, so we can expect the pullback, but we shouldn't be breaking below the lows of this candle here. So we're just pulling back here, maybe to have a break even and then continue up. Yeah, that's not ideal. That's okay. Yeah, if we're breaking this low, this trade most likely is no longer valid. Excellent. So now if we're coming back to break even, we for sure have to get out because we would be breaking the low of this previous bullish candle that has broken the high of the previous bear candle. So if this one is now creating a lower wick, breaking the high of the previous one, good chance to continue up. Looking on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, we can, yeah, 5 minutes broken the highs, created a lower wick. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a pretty good support. This range here. 15 minute, let's have a look. 15 minutes moving bullish is lacking a lower wick. So there's a chance that the market is going to come back down. Let's see, we are 66. Let's close 90% of this position. Secure our profits. Yeah, see, because the 50-minute, the candle always has a tendency to create a wick if there's not one already. And if that is going to be the case and we have a pullback, we come back to our entry point. And we do not want to lose our unrealized profit. So that's why we secured some of this position. Move back to the 1 minute. 1 minute is moving strong, bullish. Yeah, so we can expect a pullback to retest this. What now should be a support was a resistance earlier on. Should be holding as a support now. Had a pretty strong move up. So there's a high chance that there's going to be a pullback. But again, it should not be breaking this support level. This should be holding as a support. Okay, for a few candles closing bearish, which is okay, it's acceptable in this scenario. And this is one of those moments where we just have to be patient, you know. Yeah, this is not perfect again, strong bear candle, but let's see what the next one does. You know, we're still above our entry value, secured most of the position. So as long as we are not past our entry point, we can just watch the market. This is always something you can do. You know, whenever you take a trade, secure some of your position, and then you get the idea to just watch and analyze the market and see what the price action does. And this is how you're going to learn for the next time you're trading. You see a similar setup, and you can remember that, oh, okay, I saw something like that earlier on, and you remember what you did, what the market did. This candle, a large upper wick. Let's see if this one can break the high or if it's going to break the low. Inside candle. Okay, next one's breaking the high. If we're breaking the high, that's good. Let's see what the 5 minute does. 5 minute is a inside candle. 15 minutes still does not have a lower wick created yet. So there's still a high probability that the market will come down. That's where most guys will get stopped out as the market is coming back down, create a low wick, and move back up again. Let's monitor this in the 1 minute. See if we can get a candle to close bullish here. Okay, maybe this is a early stage of forming a new support. Well, this already is a support, but this would be confirming the support now. If you get a few candles closing bullish and rejecting this level. Okay, we might have to start getting out here if you're coming past this. Yeah, the latest would be this low. If we're breaking this low, this buy is becoming invalid. So I think we'll leave our stop below this low for now. Now next candle, 1 minute close bullish, have been rejecting. Okay, prices. If the price is moving bullish again, we can move our stop to just break even. Okay, let's move our stop to break even. Perfect. Still haven't reached our 1-to-1 ratio from our measured move. We had 18 pips. We'll be looking at roughly 26. Maybe we can move this a bit higher up. Because since now there already was a pullback and this support is confirmed, there's now a higher chance that the market will continue in that direction. So let's see what's going on here. 5 minute candle still open. Breaking the high. Let's look on the 1 minute. Yeah, this is a large move. Let's close this position. Secure profits. Excellent. Maybe we're going to miss out on some more profits and a few more pips, but Yeah, see, this might be a fake out. If this next candle is closing bearish, then there's a high chance we'll move back down to maybe at least the open of this large 1 minute candle. This is an inside candle at this point. If we're breaking the high, continue bullish. If we're breaking the low, continue bearish. Let's move back to the 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute closed very strong bullish. 5 minute closed strong bullish. 15 minutes still open. This is also something to keep in mind. 15-minute created higher lows and higher lows, but at the same time already moved up 61 pips. Large move on a 15-minute without any pullbacks, without the candle closing bearish. So the further the price is moving, the higher the probability that there is going to be at least a minor pullback. And since we are focusing on the lower time frames, we do not want to give back any unrealized profits. Yeah, since we've broken the low, good chance to fill the range to retest the open of that candle. Yep, retested. If we had gone short there, but this wouldn't be enough range. It would, only about 7 pips. So move back to the 1 minute. Let's see what the 1 minute does. We could look for sells to go short, but we do need a break and close below the support at 26.46. So we do want to see the market breaking below 26.46. Broken below. Let's look on the 5 minute. 5 minutes. Yeah, we're not too. Again, see, this is the issue on the 5 minute. Now again, we already moved down 26 pips. This might be acting as a support. We would be selling into a rejection. Not a very good idea. So move if we had to put our stop above 27 pips to a potential of 16, this isn't worth it. So we'll stay out. At least if we can get some consolidation and then get another confirmation to go short, that would be a better idea. Let's check the 1 minute again. Still below the support. So this might be a resistance now. If we're breaking, as long as we're not breaking the high of this large bear candle, we are maintaining a bearish momentum. We're starting to break and close above this high. This might, let's pause this. All right. So it looks like the 5 minute is starting to reject. It looks like the 5 minute is starting to reject. Let's check the 1 minute. Yeah, see, we got a 1 second left. So this candle did break above. It's going to close above this high. So I think we could, if you take a buy now, our stop would go below 13 to about 15. Yep, this would be a good idea. Let's take another entry here. See if we can retest this high. Moving up, continuing bullish here. Broken the high of this previous candle, which is good. Let's see if we can break these highs over here. Bulls are strong. They're getting closer to at the New York pre-New York now. Maybe this is going to be our target area. This previous minor support might be a resistance. So if we are approaching that area, maybe we'll have to secure some of our position. Let's see what this next candle does here. It's moving up right in that area. Yeah, let's close, secure, 70%. And move our stop to break even. We're also deleting our take profit because now maybe we can get a few more pips in it. Let's check the 5 minute. Okay, this is a strong rejection on the 5 minute. Let's continue. Let's check the 15 minute. Yeah, this looks good. So, well, 15 minute, those have been two strong rejections on the 15 minute. Maybe we can retest this high, but this candle moved down, grabbed some liquidity, it's moving bullish now. And in 9 minutes, we would also have the 1 hour candle close. So let's do that analysis quick. So see, it's 5:51. We're only looking at the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minutes, but we know that in a few minutes here, the 1 hour candle is going to close. So looking at the 15 minute, the 1 hour would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be the open of the 1 hour, lower wick of the 1 hour candle. We would have 4 candles closing bullish. So that means this would be a strong bullish 1 hour candle. And if that candle manages to close strong bullish, there's the potential that the next one will open, pull back a little bit, create a lower wick, move back up and continue bullish. So if that analysis is correct, this might be a good idea to leave our runner open. Well, it looks like we're coming back down to our entry. We have to wait. This candle is still open. Let's check the 1 minute. Yeah, we don't want to break below. If we're breaking below, we'll get out. Maybe we already moved it to did we move it to break even? Yeah, I believe we did. So this is a no risk trade now, basically, because we already made some profits on this. Part of the position that we closed at a profit, and now we have a runner open, and our stop is a break even. These are all 1, 2, 3 inside candles waiting for the fourth candle. This is a large indecision candle, which would mean since we're moving bullish, this was a fake out here. And if this is a indecision candle, we should maintain bullish momentum. If we're breaking this high, good chance to continue higher up. So this would be our next target area. If we can break and close above 2648.8, we should have a good chance to continue higher up. And then once again, we might be able to get a measured move in here, because if we look at this here, let's move that. Let's delete a little bit too much. This is what we saw on the time frame. Yeah, so breaking above here, breaking these highs, which is good. Should be respecting its own low. We can mark this to check it on the lower time frames. Let's check the 1 minute. Yeah, should definitely not be breaking these lows here. So this is what I meant. This might be another measured move. About 23 should be 24, 23. We're looking at about 2651.3, something in that area. This could be a potential target, something in that range, if we're managing to break those highs and stay above this resistance. Now it's waiting. Now we have to wait. 5 minute candle is still open. Let's see if this one is breaking the high. We moving under the 1 minute. Yeah, see, the 1 minute is basically just consolidating around this level. Okay, 1 minute is breaking the high. Let's see how the candle is closing. Okay, close to the small body. Color the body is irrelevant. Volume is momentum is decreasing. Bulls are getting a bit weaker. Bears trying to push prices lower down. But even if the price is consolidating here, moving sideways for a few more minutes, that's okay, because that should be building up momentum so that the bulls can gain some more strength to push prices higher up and approach 26.51. This might be the case here soon. See, this should be a new support. The price should not be breaking this level here. Inside candle, if this one is breaking the low, that's all right. If we are coming back down, maybe we can even add to this position. Yeah, see, still inside candle with a large bull candle, 1, 2 inside candles. See the third one. Let's see how that one's closing. Third one closed bullish. Check the 5 minute. Okay, yeah, we're not going to add to this position because the 5 minute is rejecting. You see the size of the body, it's starting to get smaller. Upper wick is getting bigger. We already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th candle on the 5 minute. That's bullish. So probability that will continue up right away is getting lower. Yeah, if we're approaching these highs, it will probably close this trade. Yeah, poking the low. Let's see this next candle here. Yeah, high chance that this is going to be a sort of a minor reversal, or at least a pullback where we're coming again below the support, even though this support should be holding. Yeah, we're closing this trade. Let's close this position, secure our profits, because if you look on the 5 minute, what's the probability this candle is now breaking the high? Even if it's breaking the high just slightly, chances are fairly low it will continue all the way up there. And even if it does, at least we secure the profits. If we check our history, we had a few trades here. We always secured. You never want to let a winning position turn into a loser. Looking on the 15 minute. Yeah, see that this is the concern I have, because price moved bullish, started to reject, and then maintained bullish momentum. Now it's moving up, but there's not much of a consolidation. So anytime we see a large move up, we like to see at least a pullback and then pick up momentum again. Something we had over here. Move bullish, candles started to get smaller, lost some momentum, candles started to get smaller, had a pullback, create a new support, and then continued bullish again. This is what I would like to see here too. We move bullish, wait for a pullback, create new support, and then continue. And yeah, the 5 minute doesn't look too promising, because this candle, small body, but it's still closed within the range of the wick of the previous one. This is a rejection candle. Body didn't close above the previous high. This one is as well. So basically, since here, see this candle, the close was not above the high of the previous candle. This candle close was not above the high of the previous one. Also, same with this candle, the close is not higher than the previous high, and same here. So this high actually now was a lower high than the previous one. Most likely we're just going sideways now. And this is really how you have to read the market. You know, you need to really understand how the price is moving. And if you have issues with reading the candles, you think this is too confusing, that's why we're, you know, some of the other strategies I showed in the previous session, when we focus on the 15-minute, 30-minute, you have a bit more time to make a decision, to draw your support resistance levels, because on the 1 minute you have to be very quick in making a decision. You know, you really need to be able to pick up on all the signs the market is giving you, and that's not something you have to do if you're trading on the 15, 30 minute, or even on the 1 hour time frame. And if you have struggled with anything specific, you know, just send me an email, schedule a private session with me, and I'll help you with it, whatever issues you have finding a strategy. Okay, this candle breaking the low, rejection candle. This is a new resistance now. As it's consolidating, going sideways. See, still above the support though. So our time is pretty much up here for today's session. We've been at it for a while. We took a few trades. Let's do a quick review here on the trades we took. It was a good day. We didn't have any losing trades, but we've been careful, managed risk very well. So I took the first trade. We actually scaled in on that one, added another position since everything went in our direction, and then a few more smaller wins. So look here, yeah, took a sell. Yeah, the sell as we rejected, added to the position after this was confirmed that the market will continue bearish. Then here we've been waiting for, we didn't buy the first break of the resistance. We went bullish after we had a pullback, formed new support, went bullish, and same here as well. Pullback, formed a higher low, went bullish, and that was our strategy for today.